Cheri Steinkellner.
You decided to take this sort of iconic film and turn it into a musical. What would you say was your #1 objective?
The #1 objective, I think, anytime you write a musical, is to find all the reasons it can possibly sing. And the idea of disco really tickled us because the contrast between the sacred and the profane was so perfect and so profound. And then Alan was thrilled to write a disco score, so it worked out great.
One of the amazing things about Dolores is she's on stage from the moment Sister Act starts. You meet her immediately.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that really something special, having that entire journey?
It sure is, because what I love now is this and this show, different from London, is that I have a three-dimensional character, and it's complete, and I see my character's journey. She's a hard worker, and I love the moment that she gets at the end, you know, with the Mother Superior and them coming together, and then finally having her moment, performing for the Pope, and then her dress at the end, her Donna Summer moment. I always get really excited when I walk out in that, just because it's what she's worked this entire time for, you know.
So tell me about the audience reaction to the Mother Superior.
You know, sometimes I might remind someone of their, you know, Sister Thomasina. Every now and then, I've only had a couple of audiences, but they just don't like her for the entire show. They just won't give me an inch until the very, very end. They're like, oh, you're really good. But most of the time, that's not the case. They love her. They love her. And that's just because that's the way Douglas Carter Beane wrote her. Is that you love to love her, you love to hate her, and then you love to love her.
Victoria Clark was getting the scenes before the producers were getting them because Jerry's Axe and I were desperate to woo her to do it. So I would write a monologue and we would send it to Vicky. And Sister Act, the audience was so specific that if I veered off in any way and tried to be, the audience would not like it. They would just shut down and say like, no, no. Like there's one line that I loved that rehearsal killed, which was when Dolores walks into a bar, she says to the waitress, "Bless you," and the waitress said, "Wow, blessed by a nun on Christmas Day. I guess that totally makes up for me sleeping with my brother-in-law." The audience resentment, and it was like, "Oh, how could you?" They didn't want to hear that. I thought it was a funny line, but that audience was not having it.